Right now it's unofficial. To be honest, like I'm not. I mean, usually see me in a suit, ready to go on the podium. Right now, I've got a lot of close friends, and they've done a lot of business with PBC. They're in a transition period into like a phenomenal opportunity, an opportunity that I think can change the trajectory of the sport and really bring the sport in front of a lot of people that it hasn't been in front of. So, look, whether I'm officially involved or not officially involved, I have love for the sport. I love for these people. I want to make sure that they're good. So if I can help and contribute to a transition, it's a big change. You're going from a network that has been in it for almost 40 years, assumed a lot of things. Right now it's.
So, how much say would you say that you have at this point in the PBC and Amazon Prime junction?
Look, I'm not president of anything anymore.
So, how much?
Well, there you have it. Shout out to the underground community. I'm the Black Horseman. Stephen Espinoza has been spotted, not in a suit. He has been spotted in a hoodie. And we you are used to seeing this guy, people approaching him and talking to him about what's next for Showtime Sports and all of that, but that is no longer the situation for him. He has been fired, blazed, flamed out of the sports boxing conversation. He is a prime example of what you do not want to be when it pertains to leadership, being the president of sports. He just did not have the blueprint. As y'all heard from the audio, he's not the president of anything. He was trying to, ramble about how he's just trying to help any way that he possibly can with the PBC, what they're doing and going forward with Amazon Prime, which is not included, because he sucked as a president. And this is why he's not the president of anything. And he's going to, what? This guy, what we're going to see probably from him, he's going to miss the position that he used to be at. And he's going to just be showing up at events that you're not included in. He's going to hope that people start, hey, Stephen Espinoza, man, can we interview you real quick? And, he's going to be looking for that attention that he used to get. But the fact of the matter, truthfully, he failed. He failed as a representative, a president of bringing great content. They say content is king, and he just doesn't have it. He did not put on the best cards. They took advantage. His leadership. It was a reflection. When the shit is failing, you got to look at the top. PBC and Al Heyman, they did a lot of the work in close and did a lot of business with Stephen Espinoza. And we seen where his focus was at and how he wanted to present the product, the boxing product, to the sport of boxing. And Showtime said, get that shit the fuck up out of here. And Amazon said, oh no, we know where that leads. We don't want him either. And PBC is going to have to find a way to do better going forward. And the first step is leaving this guy on the outside looking in. Because Stephen Espinoza does not have the blueprint, like I said before. And he had all of this shit to say about Dana White and the UFC and how we this and we that. We put on such great events. He was doing pretty good for 2023. But we saw, for the ones that have their eyes open to this sport, it was a desperation. It was out of emergency. We have to do something quick before they pull the plug on us. And they did it anyway. They tried to give us, some good fights. for 2023, when years before that they wasn't hardly giving a shit. And for us to get the little shit that we was getting, we had to pay top dollar for. Pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view. Now, this whole the situation that they're in now, they talk bad about the zone and ESPN and being on an app, ESPN Plus and the Zone app. Now, PBC product is moving to an app as well. Okay, so um, this whole trying to make every fight a pay-per-view fight and overcharging boxing fans, that's where it gets you fired. Looking on the outside looking in, and I'm glad. I'm glad the Weasel is unemployed. He's out here in hoodies looking weak. He down bad. He look hurt. And he's an emotional um fan now. He's not even a president. He's just an emotional man fan. You know, trying to put his own little input as if he's just has it all together, and as if like he has the secret ingredients of success, but he does not. But if you would like to learn how to fail, this is who you want to work with. Hire the Weasel, Stephen Espinoza. But he does not know how to run a successful company. When it pertains to sport, when it pertains to sport of boxing, I just think he's an opportunist. He was milking the fans, putting on lackluster cards, and now he is going to have to watch ESPN's growth, consistent growth, his own consistent growth, and everybody else's. While you show up at these events, looking for attention or just watching as a boxing fan, So before I go, y'all know how I give it up. Blame and shame to Steven Espinoza. You're a failure, sir. You're a failure. You let a lot of people down. You had people that had jobs and things like that, and all you had to do was make better decisions and give us better product. And these people will probably still be employed, and you would have still been president. But you chose elsewhere. You just chose to be biased. You chose to be greedy and take advantage of a lot of people and the fans. So, good riddance to you. Let this be a lesson, and hopefully, the other people that's with other companies, whether it be UFC, whether it be DAZN, whether it be Top Rank, learn from this. Don't do what he did. There should be a balance, not just pay-per-views and giving bullshit cards. Put on great cards. ESPN is doing a great job. DAZN is doing a great job. PBC, I think that they are in a world of trouble, and they're going to have to try to figure it out. You're on your own without this Weasel. And you're going to have to just do something better. You're going to have to give the boxing fans great cards. You might have to put some good cards on a Thursday, like we just got with the card with Tio and Jermaine Ortiz. That card was pretty damn good. But Top Rank ESPN, they're consistent for good at giving us good cards for free, and some are pay-per-view, but not all. And show us the new up and coming prospects. We don't even hardly know PBC's up and coming prospects, because they don't even want to feature them unless it's on a pay-per-view, unless the fans is willing to pay top dollar. But that's why y'all have created a community of Team Stream Promotions, because of y'all, because people are tired of getting taken advantage of. So once again, like I said before, good riddance, Weasel, Stephen Espinoza. Now we can, take our money elsewhere and support the real content. That's all I got for this one, man. Shout out to everybody that caught the video. Shout out to the Playback Gang. I'm out.